Ladies and gents, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a bit of show prep. So we are actually attending Tucked on Monday the 2nd, which is actually a bank holiday. It is currently Saturday, so there's a few things we need to do. There's actually a lawnmower in this car. There's also work bag, a lot of other things in the car. And you might be wondering, well, Ross, why are you sat in the passenger seat? Well, I've actually had to turn the car around, get all the stuff out the boot. We're ready to do it. There's a couple of things I want to do before. So the idea is we need to do an oil service on it because it is due, but I thought I'd make my life a bit easier and buy myself some bonnet struts. So we're going to install them first. I've never installed anything like it, so it'll be fun. We'll see what happens. There's no instructions with them, so I'm just gonna have to wing it and see how it goes. There's also a few more things I'd like to do. We need to clean the car, absolutely. It's a state, and there's little things like this where the wrap's coming up. I've got to try and find some more of this wrap. If I haven't got the wrap, I'll just take it off, clean it up, and we'll sort it out another time. Just been used as a daily for the past 2 weeks, so we got to get the stuff out of the car, clean it up inside and outside, sort out the little things, install the new bits, and service it. Right. Struts. Brackets. Big. Small. And a load of other stuff. So much stuff here. Right, I think that goes on something like that. Load it underneath this black bit. And this is something like that. 12, I reckon. Voila. It's going to be the forbidden 10. It's a 10. One silver bolt out. Next silver bolt coming out. I think they're the same actually, so it doesn't matter. Right. Is this easy to come up? There's a little clip. So. Okay, that was pretty simple. There's that clip you just got to push in, and then it just lines up. Obviously, careful not to scratch anything, but it should. And on the other one, it is able to move a bit, so I might leave it. I might just leave it like that, to be honest. Is this a 10? It is. Right. I presume it's that way. There's a few bolts here. And just goes like that. Do them up. Now it's the balls. Like that. There's some washers. A washer and a bolt. Right, so that's it. The washer in between that. Tighten them up now. Now the same for the bottom, so that's pretty solid. Obviously you can still move. We need to line this one up first, so same thing I imagine. Okay, that's on. One of these, something like that. That's one. That's two. Just got to tighten it all up. Now I kind of want to test this before I do the other side, so it does sound like it's getting caught. It is. I wonder if that's meant to be the other way. Okay, I fixed it. No, it just had to be the other way around. So they're like back to front. And obviously this one's not strong enough to hold both, but I think I might grease it up just a little bit, but it works perfectly. Do the other side, and then we can get rid of the stick. Right, other side complete. All tightened down. Oh, for some reason this side's not happy. It's not happy about. They are the right way. Okay, it's fine. Now for the lift up. Why don't it lift up by itself? Sweet. I'm just going to grab some grease and grease them up a bit. High performance white lithium grease. I'll be cleaning this anyway later, so it doesn't matter. Put that down there. Oh wow. These are very smooth now. Just going to pump it back and forth a few times. Oh, the sounds. Now this is pretty much coming out by itself. I mean, the whole clip's, there you go. So that can go there. There's something underneath. I'll figure that out. That obviously stays. Sweet. It's the first close test. And does everything look lined up? Seems so. Next bit. Oil, filter, plug. Need to get on the jacks. They're going to need going under the front tyres. Right, while she's warming up for a little bit, this can go in here. This Stand it there like that. Get her on the highest lift setting, get Jackson underneath her, and then drain the oil, get it done. She's on. Perfect. Yeah, the jack. She's up. Yeah, that should be enough space. Much easier. I don't know how much you can see, but there's literally like, well, there's going to be 3 on here, 2 down there, 3 at the bottom, 10 bolts holding on a carpet under tray. And that is the worst thing, because it turns a 5-minute job to a 20-minute job. You just have to roll around on the floor undoing all these bolts. Anyway, let's get it done, then we can worry about it in another 6,000 miles. Managed to get it out. Oh, should be warm by now, so grab the oil can, put it under, get the oil out. Oh, they're always hard to open. Looks like there's some oil in there. It's all right. Cracked. Now, hopefully you don't make a mess. Also, I've learned from this to not drop the bolt in it because it blocks it. Oh, not too bad. Hope it doesn't fill up. I need to wash my hands. I'm back and it's not overflowed. I have got a clean hand. Well, ish. While that's draining, the oil filter is actually in there, so the airbox has got to come out. This pipe has got to come off, and then I think we can just wangle through the rest of the pipes. That's the next plan. MAF sensor. There is like an intake hose here. Undo this blue pipe, like so. Then there's just a clip there, and oh, there it goes. Right, airbox out. That's where we're at. This just has to come off. Oh, like that. Lots of oil, brilliant. And then this is our oil filter. I'm not sure the size. I wonder if it's the same as the sun plug. No, 27. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Is enough? Well, this might make a mess or not. It all depends on the day. Towel. Now you got to be careful. These vacuum lines, you see I've replaced them because I've broke them. So just be careful when you're shoving a cloth down here. Yeah, that made a bit of a mess. But the filter's out. Right. O-ring. Now, there's a new O-ring, but always grease it up. Trying to get some of the old oil just on my fingers. And just lube it up. That's a square O-ring, so be careful not to twist it. Side in there. I'm just holding it back here to make sure it's not twisted. Make sure it's all in. There you go. New filter. I tend to put this in first because of the locator. I'll show you how I do that. Filter. In here there's a locator on like the bottom where my finger is basically. So we've got to line that up. Something like that. So the filter's in now, and then all we have to do is put this on. Now, as you can see, there's still oil in it, so I'm going to try to empty the remaining of this. Now this is already filthy, so I might as well get the rest out with it. Okay, seems alright. Now, if you're doing this on a hot engine, just be careful, because you can cross-thread it. You want to make sure you're getting it in exactly how it was meant to go in, and smooth by hand, and then it will tighten up. Right, and then it tightens up, and then I just push it, and that's good enough. That's done. New plug, that needs to go in with a new crush washer. Here's our new plug. It's a bit oily at the moment, but if we get it in, right, don't over torque it. It's going to be an expensive day otherwise. There's oil everywhere there. There's oil everywhere there. And obviously on the ground. So what I'm going to do is clean all this up. Wipe this, wipe that. Get a bit of brake cleaner all over it. Clean up the oil on the floor. Then we can fill it up. So if we do see any oil anywhere, it is fresh oil. Meaning we've got a leak somewhere. And we don't want that. So that's the next job. Clean up everything. And I'll be right back. Okay. Cleaned up underneath. I've got a funnel. We need to put that all back in, then we can fill it up, give it a run, check for any leaks, and top it up, and then we're done. That Mission Impossible. We're in there. We're not in here. Oh god. He's in. Done. We just need to move this. Just the other end of the pipe just down here, which has just got a clamp on it. Right, last few little bits. This hose, make sure it's all the way on, and see what down here. There he is. Math sensor. That's got a little clip area, which is there, and then there's two hoses back here, one there and one there. Sorted. Voila. Bloop, 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 bloop. This takes 4 point something litres with a new oil filter, but I've always just bought the 4. So we'll just whack pretty much all of it in, give it a run, and if it needs any more, I've got some spare that we can just put in. Showing us full on the dipstick, so by the time it goes around the, you know, the filter and whatnot, it'll probably drop down a bit. Let's have a quick look underneath. No dripping, not looking like we're dripping. Let's give her a start. The trusty oil rag. Right, should be relatively clean, but with diesels you never know, could be black already. Right, there we go. So we're nearly at the top. That's fine, to be honest. I'm not going to bother putting in any more. I'll just keep an eye on it, probably the next drive, see if it drops any more, but we're all good. Just looking down here, I don't know how well you can see it, but I can see the filter and there's no obvious leaks there. And underneath, we have a look at the sump. It looks shiny, but it's just because I've cleaned it and no drips, so that's looking all good. Time to just put the under tray back on, which takes about 1.5 years. Tidy up, get to cleaning it. I'm a mess. I'm an absolute mess. Right, under tray is on. Everything's on. We just need to get the car, back it off, well, lower it down, back it off, and get it down. Little things I need to tidy up, and, you know, get rid of the oil filter. And what I might do, because there's not enough space to clean it here, I usually clean it further back. I might just wait until the sun drops down a bit, then we can clean her up, especially that bird turd. But yeah, loads of progress today so far. Just clean it up, sort out the interior, then we're ready to go. Okay, all the wheels are clean. Yeah, that looks way better. We'll air it out and clean the rest of the car. All soapy. Someone's got the buckets ready. Right, just the interior to do now. Engine bay's all clean. Give it a little touch up, just a quick jet wash. It's come out really nice actually. Cleaned all in here, cleaned these and behind where all the silicone was. So yeah, I've taken all the stuff out, but as you can see there's grass everywhere. Once that is all sorted, just hoover in the back here, give this all a wipe, and then pretty much be ready. The next thing and the final thing which we have to sort out is this. Now, I've had a look. I don't have any more wrap. Unfortunately, it seems to have shrunk. It's probably best if we just peel this off. So what I'm going to do is just peel this off. Unfortunate, because this is held up really, really well, all around the edges and everything. So, but such is life. I'll have to order some more. Yeah, I'll have to order some more, and then like it's coming up here as well. Right, this is going to take some time. I might need a heat gun to get the rest off, but I'll see you in a second when the rest of this is off. It doesn't look great, but it's better than having something sticking up. So yeah, I'll have a look what I'm going to do, whether that's rewrap it in the same color as this, or if we're just going to paint it black, or maybe gray or something like that, maybe match the accents in here. I don't really know, but yeah, it's all hoovered. It's pretty much ready to go. It is what they would call show ready. Right now, I'd be happy parking it up and displaying it on show. So thank you all for watching. It's been great. Finally working on the car again, cleaning it all up after a long 2 weeks of commuting and not doing anything else. So car's looking great. Oh, constant, just look at that, 59 miles per gallon average. What a beast. Yeah, so we're all ready to go. So the next video you guys will see will be us going to Tucked on Monday. So I can't wait to show you what we get up to there, and also to finally have the focus on show. It's been a long time coming. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.